Eom Business Network. So much for one broadcast.
Hello there, it's a beautiful day and thank you very much for joining us. You're watching the Eom Business Network, indeed the voice of corporate Nigeria. I am Olorogo Elkanah Moware. Today on the program, we shall be taking a look at the Nigerian economy from the perspective of industry operators. We shall be talking to some of them about their businesses, the operating environment, and other related issues. Also on the lineup is Let's Talk with an array of industry captains. On Spot On, we'll bring you a corporate Amazon, Oluwaseun Adegoke, who is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of LGL Farms, which is also called Scapoma Global Limited, one of the fastest growing agricultural firms in Nigeria. And on the face-to-face is another industry mogul. Adegbami Elijah Adegoke is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of MAINSTREET Microfinance Bank. It's a package you must see. Sit back as we bring you the details. Research reports have shown that any country that desires capacity and quality to enhance productivity for economic growth and development must give adequate attention to human capital. This is Blockhouse Africa. Blockhouse Africa. Real estate, development, infrastructure. Call us now on our hotline 070-576-33333. Adeomi Onanuga is the Chief Executive Officer of Confidential Realtors Limited.
Today, I think in this office alone now, we have maybe 3 or 4 colored scanners and printers. I don't know how to use any of them, but I have staff that I employ and I pay them. So that gives you an idea of where we were coming from, really struggling. We had our office in Yaba, and then we moved to Dolphin Estate, and now we're in Lekki Phase 1. Within that, you can imagine what we would have been through. Stages of times that were good, stages of times that were very rough. And even in spite of that, now this year alone, we've expanded our workforce. We've more than doubled the workforce. We employed about 5 or 6 people just in February. So by and large, it's been good. It's been tough, it's been rough, but God has been faithful. We've expanded from just pure real estate. We moved from just brokering rental properties. We went into sales, and then by the grace of God, we're numbered among property developers in Nigeria. And then now we realize that there's an area that had been ignored and it has great potential. It's the auctioneering business in Nigeria.
Mrs. Ginia Okafor is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of DIVA Cakes and Confections.
Our core values is actually I-core. The I is integrity, the C is customer focus, and then the O is ownership. The R is respect, and the E is excellence. That has really kept us going. We are working on it. We are yet to reach our first milestone. We are improving by the day, and we are making sure that we are staying competitive to help us. And we are also making sure that our people are living our mission by what they do every day. We try to train them to ensure that they are in line with what we want to achieve. I would say that myself and my team gave ourselves a huge target. We decided that we wanted to open Okota and Ikorodu, and we were able to accomplish that by the grace of God. Well, I'm happy because it's going to give a lot more people an opportunity to enjoy our products. I would say that we believe that the only way we can meet our vision as a growing company is to make our products accessible to more people so that we can reach out to a lot more people, and they will have an opportunity to enjoy our product.
Confidential Realtors Limited. Confidential Realtors Limited. Call us now. Obi Emeka is the head of growth and marketing, Uzi Realtors Limited.
Being a head of growth and of course marketing, it's my core duty to ensure that we get as many people to be aware of the company and of course know what it is that we do and how we actually do these things. So it's been earlier stated, we've recently, last year, we did a lot of projects involving clients in Banana Island. I can't really disclose the projects exactly, but those are the things that I've been involved with, directly, dealings from last year. We all know what happened last year. The whole pandemic kind of slowed down the economy, which affected a lot of disposable income for most of our customers. So I'm expecting things to pick up gradually. It's going to take some time, but I can't really, of course, give like a definite, okay, this is when things are going to happen, because still, right now, there's still a second wave of this situation going on in the country. So we need to be very conservative with our own, goals in a way, because we need to understand that this is happening, it's still happening, right? The best we could do is just keep on doing what we're doing and ensuring that more people get to know about Uzi Realtors as a company. So in the next 5 to 10 years, I really want to see us in space of innovative technology.
This is DIVA Cakes and Confections. At DIVA Cakes and Confections, we pride ourselves in creating the ultimate cake experience for our customers. We believe that hard work, creativity, professional ethics, and an array of exceptionally talented employees have combined to make us the success story we are today. Our vision is to be Nigeria's #1 destination for exceptional cakes and other bakery products that bring joy and sweet memories to life's celebration. Call us now. Chief Pastor Oluwaseyi Kolawole is the Chief Executive Officer of JOKOL Food Industry Nigeria Limited.
JOKOL Food Industry Nigeria Limited was established in year 2016. Most of our products are the products that we have already have very good quality products like rice, semolina, wheat, and vegetable oil, and so on.
For JOKOL Food Industry Nigeria Limited, the vision is to be a world-class organization that has a passion of improving the standard of living of the general public by providing the standard product that is needed in the organization. The mission is just to reach out to all people by providing their basic food needs. The only thing that you also get as an additional for this success wheat is vitamin A content that you have in it, and also vitamin C. You also have iron content and also calcium, so it helps for the building of the bones. We have what we call Tuwo Vita. This Tuwo Vita is a vision that came while traveling to the north. We have yam flour, the cholesterol is 0, then the sodium, the potassium, most of the content that you see there, you can't eat it, you can't prepare this one and eat it and then not really thank God that you eat success food.
Position and reposition yourself for sustainable peace of mind. You cannot continue with this landlord-tenant fight. Oh yes. Uzi Realtors Limited. Call us now on our premium numbers 080-6250-0714, 090-5360-3064. Uzi Realtors Limited, your peace of mind. JOKOL Food Industry Nigeria Limited, welcome to our world. JOKOL Food Industry Nigeria Limited, we specialize in the production of rice, vegetable oil, semolina, plantain flour, pounded yam flour, wheat flour, yam flour, kuli-kuli, and gari, amongst others. JOKOL Food Industry Nigeria Limited. Call us now. Wale Martins is the Chief Executive Officer of LIVEWELL Gardens Limited.
I always say there are two things that are very important. The first is the security of your fund. The second is the growth of your fund. And that's why we always use this word security and freedom, two things that influence all our transactions. Ekpe is one of the places you can actually buy good title land. The project moving to Ekpe, as we speak, all the roads leading to Ekpe, the one from Ogun State, the one from Ikorodu, even the one from Ekpe down to Eleko, the government is developing as we speak. And you see signs like that indicates that something is about to happen, something is coming to that place. What we do is to get some lands in that area, especially the ones that are freehold. Then it's easy to process documents when you buy a freehold land. You can buy a freehold land, you do your register survey, you do your CFO, very easy. Apart from lands in the bed where you have to do excision, wait for excision or sometime, and they are quite expensive. So it's cheaper to invest in Ekpe, and it is very profitable. So that is why we moved to Ekpe, because we believe that we can get land. There are lands available there that can help to secure the investment of our client and to grow their fund and investment in no time. We started somewhere and we are heading somewhere. Our plan is not just to sell lands. Our plan is to make sure we make affordable houses, good quality affordable houses available for both the poor and the rich. The house home ownership in Nigeria is very poor, about 25% or so. Compared to Singapore, where you have about almost 90-something% home ownership, where a lot of people own their houses because of government policies and some other things that help them. When you want to get title in Singapore, it doesn't take more than 5 days, 4 procedures, and then 3% of the total land value, you begin the processing of your documents. But here in Nigeria, what they ask you to pay is so high. Based on all of that, we look at how to manage all these and make housing available for those who think that the budget they have is not enough.
Ola Ayoride is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of CARTDEALS Limited.
We have in-house trainings, and what we've not started doing are external trainings, and we hope that very soon that we'll start that. We train them in-house. Despite the challenges, we've been able to strive. Just keep striving, because we can't give excuses. Excuses and failure is 10 for 10. Success is the deal. So we continue to give in our best, continue to persist, since we know we've already diagnosed the issues surrounding the business. So all we do is strive. Commerce and industry in Nigeria it has potential for enormous growth. That is why you see the influx of the Indians, the Chinese, the Europeans into Nigeria, and with a population of over 200 million, anything sells in Nigeria. So I believe that Nigeria will soon become the hub of the world. We have tried our best to retain our customers by providing good experience for them. We do not let our customers live with negative experiences or bad experiences, so we give exceptional experiences. We treat our customers like eggs. Same goes to our staff. We treat our staff like eggs, so that they can give their best to the customers. I often advise some people when they graduate, the first thing they want to do is start selling or just go into business. They want to be on their own, but I usually advise that you train, you get employed somewhere, you get a job first, like I did after my NYC. I served in the telecoms, I was retained. I got some experiences before I started my business, and I decided to resign.
Our goal here is to help you accomplish that great feat by acquiring one of our best-selling property in a prime location of JOKOL, Ekpe. Evergreen Estate Phase 2 is less than 30 seconds drive from the main express, 7 minutes drive from the Ekpe T-junction, 10 minutes away from Alero Satellite City. 500 square meter with instant allocation. It's 100% dry land and is free from all government acquisition.
Her Royal Highness Edna Ngozi Ubebe is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of SIMPLI Homes.
moving from coast to coast on a global scale, doing what we know how to do best, which is giving you peace with your investment, home and abroad. My expectations for 2021 is one, staying safe, COVID-19, we all know that, and transforming lives. We have a few things we've been able to come up with. One is my foundation, which is Simply Edna Foundation, where we help the needy, old people, all kinds of things, education background and all of that, you know. And then we have the Empowerment Summit. We just got back from Benin some days ago from one of our Empowerment Summits, where we went to the universities around, and then we had met people, all sort of people trying to create awareness of what they could do to create a job on their tables. Then we have our estate street lights and all of that. We're coming up. We're doing a lot of things. We go through challenges, but what happens? Challenges are the key factors to becoming a better person in your business, you know? So we accept them and we move forward. I'm Edna Ubebe from Edo State, Isham precisely, married, very married, with 3 kids. And I went to the University of East London. I studied business and human resource management. I'm the MD CEO of Simply Me Homes, also Simply Me Farms. I also have a praise program we organize yearly, okay, where we come from all walks of life and praise God. It's just a praise thing all night. That's called Simply Praise. And then we have a monthly edition we do, you know, just to keep in the spirit. I love God. And then I have a foundation, Simply Edna Foundation, where we support people in need, educationally, financially, medically, the old, and all of that. I love to stay happy. I go on holiday all the time. If I have a very stressful day, I do a lot of movies. Driving home, I just jump into a cinema, and then I'm out, I'm happy.
Welcome to CARTDEALS Limited. CARTDEALS Limited is a fashion wholesale online company in Nigeria, established in 2013. Call us on our hotline 080-9315-2389 or come over to the Bag Gallery, 16 Ilupeju Bypass, Ilupeju, Lagos. Oke Chukwu Onyehara is the Chief Executive Officer of Blockhouse Africa.
A lot of things have contributed to it. In November alone, a ton of iron rod went from 210,000 to 270,000. Cement went from, also in December, went from 2,700 per bag plus transporting to 3,500. I mean, you don't expect any developer to have spent all these sums and housing will be cheap. You know, the government has to put a policy on building materials because that's where the core of every development goes to. Building materials, labor, and what have you. But materials is where we're having serious challenges with. If the government can bring up policies that would allow homegrown companies manufacture these things homegrown and push it into the marketplace at relatively okay prices, I don't think housing will be expensive in the country. We've actually done 3 projects, in extension 5 actually. We're the first in Ibeju to deliver a 1-bedroom maisonette with a swimming pool, actually for expatriates who will be coming to work in Africa's largest refinery, which is Dangote Refinery. We're also the first development company who started 24 hours allocation. Like the moment a client completes his payment, in 24 hours we're allocating you fiscally, not on the layout, like on ground. You know, what was actually happening in the past was you would buy a plot of land and they will show you on paper that this is, your land is block 1, plot 1, and it's on paper. Nobody allocates to you fiscally on ground, even when you've completed your payment. So a lot of people had issues with allocation. And up to today, I still have friends who will tell me that I bought a land 6 years ago, I can't even see my land, I haven't been there, I don't know where my land is and all that. So when we came, because we were new in the industry at that time, we were looking for a competitive advantage over so many other companies who were rendering the same services that we're rendering. And one of the things that we came up with was, as the first company, was 24 hours allocation. And we've had a lot of successful projects.
If you don't have land on the face of the earth, you don't have the space on earth. Why not run to Simply Me Homes? Let's give you a land with just small money.
Welcome to Caritas Luxury Home Phase 1, located right behind ShopRite, Shangotedo. 100% dry land, certificate of occupancy, 600 square meters per plot, selling for just 60 million naira.
Welcome to SGF Farms, an initiative of Scapoma Global Limited. SGF Farms is an agribusiness investment company positioned to managing investors' funds on rice farms. Its operations since the federal government rice revolution in 2015 has grown in leaps and bounds. Show Adegoke is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of SGL Farms.
SGL Farms is an abbreviation of Scapoma Global Limited, and basically what we focus on right now is creating new content in agriculture, but we try to focus solely on rice farming. There is a case of having to do multiple cropping, but if you are sticking to just one single crop, we've discovered that there's a lot of advantage, benefits. The focus is on one thing, then you can leave the other sector to someone else, so you probably get the best. So basically, as a company, in the last 10 years, it has been a very interesting story. We've had ups and downs, we've had experiences, and I can say so far so good. It's been a wonderful experience.
With over 20,000 acres of farmland dedicated solely to rice farming, and with almost all its processes automated, the company has consistently delivered on its promises without wavering.
Mission and vision basically is to be the first in Africa, pace setters, so to say. Eventually, we are hoping to be able to start milling quality rice, because milling comes in different categories. I think one of the major challenges we've had in Nigeria really that makes people differentiate some rice as local and foreign is basically boiled down to the milling process. If the milling is not up to the right standard, you can tell from the physical attributes of the rice. Because most of these imported rice, they are not exactly special. It's just the milling, advanced milling process that makes them cleaner, fresher, much more attractive on the appearance. They might not even be as nutritious. But when you hold something and this one is like brownish and this one is whitish, that alone is another advantage in the market. And rice is about the most important staple food in Nigeria. If you are talking about corn, then that would be because of other industrial uses of corn. But when you look at it as food, rice comes first.
Be a farmer without getting your hands dirty. Through SGL Farms, you can buy plots of land for producing rice, the most important food crop in the world. Then SGL cultivates the land using expert knowledge and efficient farming to plant, harvest, and sell the crop for a profit. And you see a massive return from that profit. In 6 months, you can expect a guaranteed return of 50%. Plus, you'll keep making returns on your plot for years to come. On how it works, call us on our premium number 081 6732 2680. This is MAINSTREET Microfinance Bank Limited. Call us on our hotlines. Telephone number MAINSTREET Microfinance Bank Limited. Value to your world. Adegbami Elijah Adegoke is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of MAINSTREET Microfinance Bank Limited.
Our MAINSTREET Microfinance Bank started sometime in
November 2008 to be precise, but we started business in 2009, and that's why normally our reference is to 2009 when we began business activity proper. It used to be a subsidiary of a commercial bank, then it was AfriBank. So we started out as AfriBank Microfinance. Based on some regulatory changes and interventions, AfriBank changed to MAINSTREET, and at the time, the AfriBank, the entire group, became a part of Skybank, and then Skybank also changed name and became Polaris Bank. MAINSTREET Bank as a group was bought over by Skybank. The regulatory regime that time requires that as a commercial bank, if you are going to have subsidiaries under you, you must have a category of license that we call holding company license. That means you will have another entity that is going to hold all the subsidiaries, including the commercial bank itself. Then Skybank didn't have such a license. So on that ground, the CBN insisted that since they don't have the license, the subsidiaries they bought over with MAINSTREET Bank has to be sold, and then the process started, and then the subsidiaries, about 9 subsidiaries were actually bought over with MAINSTREET Bank that time. So the 9 subsidiaries were sold, out of which the microfinance was one of those ones sold by Skybank. So we got out of Skybank. Over the year, we have served our customers, and we have served them creatively well, because we have grown a number of our customers, and when we look at what their businesses have turned into and the impact we have made in their lives, we are very happy.
Making people to access an affordable housing.
Well, and this is how we bring down the curtains on today's package of the EOM Business Network. Thank you very much for spending your valued time with us. We hope it was worth your while. But just in case you missed out on any aspect of it, then you can come with us to any of our feedback channels, as you can see on the screen. Sincere gratitude to you, our sponsors, for your continued interest and support. Always remember, with you and us, we are champs. Oh yes, I remain Olorogo Elkanah Mowari. Please, let's do this again, same time, same channel next week. We'll trust you will join us.